Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm KJ. Today's video is going to be an empties video. It was supposed to be it was supposed to be for August and September, but I never filmed in October, and now October is over. So now we're doing August through October 2021 all together. Great. Per usual, it's in this nice hard cardboard box from like a David's Tea holiday collection years ago. And then just a heads up, tea on tap is David's Tea Hibiscus Splash. I'm so thirsty, but I need to talk, so here we go. Let's start with the 10s. So first up is Harney & Sons Royal Palace Tea. This is black tea with lemon and grapefruit. This is my second time ordering this tea. The first time I had it was in Massachusetts, finished that 10, and then I bought another one in Wisconsin. And so what I don't like about this particular tea is that they don't sell it in bulk. At least I don't think they do, but I'm pretty sure it just comes in this form. So I would like to just get like a bag of 100 sachets or, you know, the loose version of it, but it's just this. And if you guys know differently, please let me know in the comments, but basically to rebuy it again, you get a new tin, and that's fine because this tin is beautiful, but just wanted to point that out. Pretty good tea though, kind of definitely caffeinated, so I will be ordering more of that, but I don't know when's the next time I'm going to buy a tea in bulk, and as you guys know, I have so many Harney & Sons teas that I need to get through, so that one's on the docket, but it won't come up for a while. Next, oh, but still in the same Harney & Sons vein, Indigo Punch. So I did actually review this somewhere for Harney & Sundays, and it was a little bit underwhelming at that time. I finished it by making just pictures of it, and each glass I would sweeten with agave and then add either lemon juice or lemonade. So much better. So that's the route I vote for. This was a 2-ounce 10. This was a good tea, and this is a cute 10, but I don't think I'm gonna reorder this. There's a lot of other fun iced teas that do it for me, so. Okay, next up in the 10s, we have this one lone tea from Jolie Tea Company, which is a local tea company in Salem, Massachusetts. It's called Pixie Dust, and so it's got Egyptian chamomile, French lavender, hibiscus, lemon peel, red rose petals, rose hips, apple pieces, sweet orange peel, black currants, vanilla essence, and natural flavor. This was a fun one, and I've had this one for like since I left Massachusetts, which at this point is almost 4 years, so needed to be finished, but it was worth it. This one, so like I bought this when I was getting into tea, and I realized that like maybe it's not my favorite cup because of the Egyptian chamomile. Again, chamomile is not necessarily my jam. Okay, and then next up is this 10 of vanilla cappuccino from David's Tea. Again, I didn't finish this entire 10 in a 3-month span, but I must have finished whatever was in there. So I'm on the fence about whether or not I will get vanilla cappuccino again. I like having stock of coffee-esque teas. Before I started drinking so much coffee, side note, we'll get to that. But I don't know how I feel about this. So it has... It doesn't say it has stevia, but something in this has like an aftertaste, and it's very easily oversweetened, and I don't understand. So like, well, actually maybe I do, given the ingredients. So apple, black tea, rose hips, candied pineapple, coffee beans, natural and artificial flavoring. So with the apple and the candied pineapple being like a natural sweetener, now I can see how this kind of goes overboard pretty quickly, but I don't know. But I have a designated 10 and a label, so I'm thinking about it. If you guys have a favorite way to prepare vanilla cappuccino that is very coffee-esque, but not bitter, but fun to drink, let me know in the comments. I mean, I figured it out, but still, you know, people have their hacks. And then lastly for 10s, I have a 10 of frozen raspberry from David's Tea. And this cool 10, you guys remember this? Again, I didn't finish it. Actually, I might have. I don't know. This tea I really love. So if it's empty, I try to keep it full, but whatever was in here, I definitely finished in the last 3 months. Okay, so now for bags of tea. For this section, I didn't really do a lot of organizing. apologies. Again, I just like grabbed the October empties that I had on the side. And I was like, okay, we're going to talk about these today. So then randomly, I finished this box of Davis tea filters, which is technically not a tea, but I kind of see it as an accomplishment when I finally get through like so many of the paper filters, because they're so, they're just there. They're really helpful, but they take up so much space around the tea stuff that I have. Okay, flipping through, looking for the best way to start this. Okay, so then this Tea Pigs Upbeat Vitality Tea I got from World Market, and I think it was on sale. It's a green tea with, what do you know? Hold on, I'm going to tell you. Hibiscus, beetroot, ginger, and carrot. Carrot is the last ingredient, and it doesn't really have a lot of carrot in it. But again, it's the vitality, and it's the upbeat tea with the beets in it. This was like really good. It's a nice green tea. It's fruity, but not like tropical fruit. It's just got a nice note to it. The hibiscus doesn't make it super tart, but it's there. I've had this for a while, so at least a year. And there was only 15 biodegradable tea temples. But I'm finally glad to be done with this, because this packaging is not typical to my tea collection. So it was annoying to store. But I might get this again. I can't tell you when. If you guys have had this or other Tea Pigs teas, I had a Tea Pig chocolate mint tea that I had in my advent calendar last year. Not a fan. Okay, I finished this bag of Caribbean Blast tea from Exquisite Teas and More, which I always plug. I found her on Instagram, and this blend, Jesus, mango, papaya, pineapple, and rooibos, it's so good. Like, it's good plain, unsweetened. It's good with agave. It's good with lemonade. It's so good. So, like, again, find her on Instagram, Exquisite Teas and More. This blend, I vouch for it, day and night. Caribbean Blast tea. This is, I always buy more of this, and sometimes I buy other blends from her just to justify buying so much of this, but this is definitely coming back. And I buy this not in the summer, because that's how much I like it. But also I finished this whole thing probably in 1 month, so there we go. Okay, that was a lot of ramble. For other bag teas, I finished this bag of blueberry matcha from Fava Tea Company. So Fava's matcha is good. It's good. We'll just leave it at that. I obviously will probably get some more. It's local to me. But I do favor Davis Tea's matchas for sweetened matchas just a little tiny bit more. But I favor buying locally just a little tiny bit more. So you see the conundrum. Is that the appropriate word? I don't know. I also finished this bag of maple matcha from David's Tea. Guys, I found this. I found this at work, in my work tea stash, and I was like looking. I don't know if David's Tea has started selling the 2-ounce bags again, or like the loose version. I think I saw it in like a fall matcha sampler. But I was like, hello, bring back maple matcha. It's so good. And it's so good. So if you've never had maple matcha and you're like, oh, that sounds good, snag it if it comes back. It's worth a try. So yeah, if that comes back, I will get some of that. I finished this bag of cream of Earl Grey matcha. Really wish I would have gotten around to doing a review on that, but such is life. I like this one. I favor this one more than just the Earl Grey matcha. The whatever you get from the cream part does enough for me for it to be just above the regular Earl Grey matcha. I don't know if these were limited edition. I think they're still on the site though. This smells like Fruit Loops to me, like the cereal Fruit Loops. That's what it smells like. And it's actually really good. And honestly, my best Earl Greys smell like Fruit Loops too. So not just that matcha, but all the Earl Greys that I find to be a favorite or to be intriguing usually smell like some sort of unrelated fruit cereal. Weird, I know. Okay. So then the next are some teas that I finished from Sips By. So this Tea Fiore tea is called Florentine Lemon Rose. Honestly, I don't remember. I do remember probably not being turned off by the rose. The negative things really stick with me, like a certain trauma. So if I can't remember anything bad, then it was not bad, but must have been unremarkable. Sorry, Tea Fiore. This one, Tiny BT, Elderflower Grapefruit Nectar. First of all, this packaging is so frickin' cute. It's like a little, so like it's small white package, looks like a small envelope from like a thank you card for small thank you card, and it's got a beige background, but there are little bees, little animated bees and cups of tea and tea bags floating in the air. Okay, so actually though, I didn't like this tea. However, I didn't like it because it was true to the ingredients. So it boasts being an elderflower grapefruit nectar, and it really comes through on the grapefruit. The bitterness of the grapefruit is there, but it's not off-putting. It's just not my cup of tea. So if you like grapefruit or elderflower, because I think that was kind of potent too, this would really be for you, but I don't. This is not my jam. So I didn't like it because it actually tasted like what it, what it was supposed to. So there's that. This tea head, you're a peach. You guys might know, Peach and I are hit or miss. I don't go out of my way to buy peach teas. However, I think this was okay. I can't remember a negative trigger, so we'll just go with that. Okay, I also, I guess we're still in the Sips by category. I finished these 3 bags of cranberry orange from Davidson's tea. This tea is actually kind of good. So it's rooibos tea? No. Organic chamomile. Can you believe it? Chamomile is the first ingredient and I actually like it. Organic orange peel, rose hips, hibiscus, natural flavor, and orange dried cranberry. It just tastes true to what it says. It tastes like cranberry orange, and it makes me want to make a dessert. It makes me want to eat a cranberry orange scone or a muffin. It was good hot plain. I'm sure it will be hot plain. I'm sure it will be good hot with a little bit of sweetener. I also made it iced with sweetener. It was good. So, you know, tea bag tea. Davidson's cranberry orange. Very simple, but they did the job. Thank you. Okay, we're almost out of the Sips by Woods. These 2 bags of Orange Blossom from the Republic of Tea. Haven't tried that yet. It's actually cold brewing in the fridge right now, so sorry about that. It's empty though. I'm done with it, but there are 2 more because, you know, Sips by usually sends 3 or 4 of the samples of tea. So if you tried that tea, let me know how you liked it or if you have a best way to prepare it. Otherwise, again, my bad. So green passion fruit from David's Tea. I finished 2 bags of that. I don't know how I got 2 bags of this. Oh, yes, I do. It came in a Sips by box. Okay, apparently we're still there because I'm like, I didn't order this and they certainly aren't sending samples. So I'm a pretty relatively avid David's Tea fan. But I don't know, green passion fruit was a tea that I was certain that if I skipped, I'd be okay. But I actually really like this, and I don't know what my problem is. So, like, the ingredients are pineapple. Sorry, I'm reading through, like, the slit that I read. Green tea, black currants, cornflower petals, calendula petals, safflowers, natural passion fruit. Natural passion fruit flavoring. I don't know why I didn't like it. It kind of gives me the same vibe as this Tea Pig's tea. It's a green tea with like some nice essence of fruit in it. So it doesn't taste all earthy. It is not super boring and it doesn't taste like bagged green tea. That's really bad. But this is really good. So I don't know, like I had completely forgot about this too. Because I'm like, okay, if I order from David's Tea anytime soon, like what am I going to get? This wasn't on my radar, but now it's back. Do you guys feel like I'm talking really fast? I apologize. I have somewhere to be. Just kidding. It'll make sense if you've watched the video before this. Okay, so then we're almost there. As a gift, this was given to me in a mommy basket. This is lavender mint from Rishi. I like lavender. I like the way it smells. I like it in baked goods. Particularly lavender honey macarons. Love it. But I don't like it in tea. And I don't know like what that is. I don't know. And I wish I didn't because there's so many like nice and elegant blends with lavender. But I just cannot get into it. So, sorry. Then we have 2 bags that I finished at nighttime of Bigelow's Earl Grey decaffeinated tea. So good. I remember when I first discovered that tea, I think I made an Instagram post about it because I was like, whoa, yes, finally some decaf Earl Grey. Because honestly, if I could have Earl Grey all times of day, I would. And thanks to Bigelow, I can. I just don't really have a lot of that tea right now. So then lastly, I finished this sample of Sleepy Lychee. Pretty sure. From David's Tea. And I got this from Teas by Danny. We did a swap a long time ago. Notice how, like, yeah, I think I have 2 more. And they're mint teas. And mint teas, I'm kind of slow to go. So yeah, I think Sleepy Lychee was actually kind of good. And I think I like the flavors enough to try it iced, but I think that kind of goes against what it's meant to do. Like, I think it's supposed to be like a nighttime tea. But it kind of tastes good, so it's kind of exciting, which I don't get because, like, before bed, you kind of want to calm down. But I was like, wow, this is actually kind of good. So there's that. So the box is empty. That, besides this tea dust that you just saw. Yeah. What is this? All kinds of tea. So the box is empty. That has been my empties for August, September, and October. The only months left are November and December. My fall and winter teas are like packed away. I haven't even taken them out, and fall has been happening for at least a month now. But I have this box on my dining room table of teas that I want to finish, and they're not at all like related to this season, but they're plaguing me because they take up space and I just need to drink them. But levels of caffeine are all over the place, and different ingredients are all over the place, and for certain reasons I can't always have them at all times. So I'm just like, oh, this is going so slow. So hopefully the tea empties video that you see in January from November, December has at least half of that box on my dining room table. But did you need to know that? No. Apologies. If you're still here, thank you. If not, how would you know? Okay, well, anyway, I am glad to be back long enough to bring you this video. I'm going to go searching for people's empties videos. Most people do empties monthly. And I envy you guys because I definitely need to be back on that track. Still have that much tea that I could be doing that, but again, other stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys are well. It's 10 o'clock like at night here, and this is just like the time I had to steal away. So whatever time it is when you see this, I hope you're lovely. Bye.